age is just a number. You don't have to be 30 for you to have a company, for you to register a company. Nah, even though the legal age is 18, but you can get your parents register a company for you. My name is Nohaata Seven. I'm a software engineer and the CTO and the co-founder of Pay Changu. I started software engineering when I was 13 years old, somewhere there. I used to be a musician at that time. So I made a song and I submitted to Malawi Music. They rejected it. So I was like, oh, wow. So yeah, I was like, these guys are Malawians. I can make my own thing. So I started learning coding using my mom's phone. So I used to download this file manager where I used to edit the file page for HTML, try to learn new things. So I think from there, it's when I started getting obsessed with this whole software engineering and stuff. So since that time till today, I've been obsessed. I'm so obsessed with this whole thing. I started developing Pay Changu in 2020, somewhere there. That time I was so the place, I should not lie. Every time I get the place is when I start, being creative, the only way to get through depression is me being on the internet, being on the PC, trying to discover something. So that time I had issues. I made a website from someone in Nigeria, so I had issues to receive payments. So I tried to look for ways, but I couldn't receive any payment here in Malawi. So I was like, you know what? First of all, for me to start this whole development thing, I was trying to upload a song, which it failed. Now I made a website, which I was doing it now on my own. So I was like, you know what? I can also do payments. Let me try to research payments and all that, and let me try to make something. So that time I was depressed. So it's when I started developing Pay Changu now as an individual. I started now doing research in financial systems, payment gateways and all that. So I discovered that I cannot run the company myself. So when I involved other people, I showed the system. I was like, that time I was afraid. I was like, no one will love this. So I showed it to some people, like, oh, this is cool, you can make this a company now. You can make it proper now. So it's when I involved our CEO now, who is Mr. Morgan Temple, and our Chief Operations Officer, which is Ronald Temple. So now it's when we registered the company, assembled it proper. Now I become the CTO since I'm the technical guy, yeah. My day-to-day role as a CTO is to make sure that all the tasks assigned by the developers are finished and we push to the live production, because we have now I think we have over 6 developers. That is myself. Now we have over 6 developers. So every day we sign a load to a developer. So there have to be someone who is there to guide, push it to the live mode and all that. So I have to make sure that the tasks are done. Free bugs, if there is any bug, I have to assign it to each developer. So yeah. As you know, first of all, in Africa we are divided with currencies. That's the big problem that we have here. So if you go to Nigeria, South Africa, you can just go with your credit card. You don't have to physically go to the shop to buy whatever. If you can go to Nigeria, it's the same thing. But here in Malawi, it's funny that they say I want to get something in Chipigu. I have to go physically there to Chipigu to see the price. Sometimes maybe to go higher and then, I'll get disappointed. I'll come back without the product. But now with payments, fintech, all this, we solve all these issues. Now Chipigu can have a website and, list their products there. I can just be home, go onto the website, buy, make a payment, confirmed, and then they deliver that, because that's how other countries are moving now. You don't physically have to go to GPGo and hand over cash, And now also with fintech, it reduces cash, because now cash is not safe anymore. You can't keep more cash in your house. Let's say you want to say, I'm sending, let's say, my kid to go to GPGo to get groceries. With payment now, that whole issue can be solved. You can just do everything online, buy. Also, example, Malawi only focus about, exporting maize, forger and all that. But now with payments, with fintech in place, not only forger can be sold. Even someone selling chitenje from those cars that when you're passing through Mango, you find those cars. Those guys can make a website, list their products there. Someone in South Africa, Germany, they'll see that and they'll buy that, and DHL can, import everywhere, can deliver everywhere. So trust me, payment, it's a problem here that need to be fixed, that we're trying to fix. So mostly it's not about, as myself, it's not about building a company or all that, but it's about solving the issue. Because just me as a developer, I've been having this issue for a long time. I've worked with different clients from USA, Nigeria, but just for me to get paid, it's a hassle here. It's a hassle. So, yeah. Setting up a fintech in Malawi is kind of challenging because I think it's new in the market. But now I think the Reserve Bank is catching up. I think we are in the good terms now. We're getting there. But at first it was like a big issue now, a gap that because we didn't have anything. But I understand, everything starts with hiccups and all that. So yeah, now I think they're catching up. I think regulations now they're getting there. They know the problems. They know what they're trying to do. Yeah, so I think now we're on the same page on that. As Pay Changu, for now, we haven't raised any funds. It's just that maybe the founders trying to put something together. First of all, we have to build the company, We have to get done with the regulations and all that. Start off, it's when I think we can say, oh, now we're at a stage where we can raise funds. But right now, we haven't raised any funds. It's just that, the savings from the founders, trying to land the company for now. I will say AI, because trust me, AI is here to stay. And I'm so excited, because me as a software engineer, it helps me a lot. I shouldn't lie here. I can have a bug, just go to ChatGPT, paste my code there, it will help me, fix that bug easier. One thing about AI, I think that people don't understand is it cannot take away your job, but it can make your job easier. That's one thing about AI. But I think people are scared. But what I can say is it will take, little jobs, but it will also depend on you, if you're so scared. So the only thing for you to, to go over these things is just you now to do your research and learn and see how AI can improve your work, Because now, as I said, like way back, it used to take me, let's say, a week just try to fix a bug. But now with ChatGPT, I can just paste my code there. Within few minutes, it's done. So trust me, AI is here to stay. Yeah, I'm so excited about that. Me as a financial guy, a tech guy, I would say more on payments, So, okay, blockchain can help a lot. Let's say here in Africa, we are controlled by the dollar now. So, like, just for me to trade with, Zambia, our neighbor even, we have to have dollars all the time, like that. Without dollars, that means we are controlled by, somewhere. So, a blockchain, example, Nigeria, they introduced e-Naira, which is a Naira currency running on the blockchain. If you notice it, most central banks are fighting with, blockchain and all that. But trust me, if you can look at blockchain, the whole concept, it's literally a transparent way. No one can run away from blockchain. Because let's say I make a transaction, I send it to South Africa or somewhere. Blockchain is transparent. It's literally public. The records are public. Everyone with my wallet address can go there, check it, track it. So now I think it's a matter of now our central banks come together, work together. I would be happy if, Africa, we can make a currency running on blockchain so that no one can control that, so that we can be able to trade as an African to African currency without any restriction, without depending on a dollar or something. That would be great. As Nigeria did, they created e-Naira. If Malawi can have a currency too, and have just a main currency that is traded on the blockchain, because now no one will have control over that. It will now depend on your proper trade without someone telling you to do something, someone telling you to devaluate your currency or anything. It just now be the blockchain, which is now transparent. Someone can go there, check transaction. I can make a transaction. It will be even transparent, because if I make a transaction, let's say to South Africa now, as long as now the central bank is looking for me to just get my wallet and see where I make the transaction. But I think most people doesn't understand it. They just see a blockchain as a scam, because most here in Malawi, if you just talk about Bitcoin or whatever, they say, what, that's a scam. Because I think we haven't done a proper research. I used to be one of them too, but now I think I understand it proper and I use it myself too. Other countries are doing so. For example, I said Nigeria, here in Africa, they have e-Naira. So yeah, Malawians, please, let's adopt this thing. Let's learn, let's do our research on that. One, I say software engineering. Why? Because I'm a software engineer too, so I know the field. I know the industry. So one thing I noticed about Malawians, they'll start today learning on YouTube, and then after 2 months or 3 months, they'll come to me like, "Hey, how can we get clients?" Like, you just started. Hey, this thing is hard. Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. So, but you have to take your time, have passion in it, push it. Yeah. Example is myself now. I have a company now. My life. I cannot lie. My life right now is great. I'm at a point where I'm able to, get things that I need and all that. Yeah. So software engineering, I'll say one. Two, I'll say content creation. Content creation is a big thing that I think Malawians, we don't take it seriously. There is now, you see people doing content on TikTok and Facebook, but we have few Malawians YouTubers. Now I think in 2024, YouTube will be monetized in Malawi. So I think that's a great opportunity that you should take. I know a lot of people in South Africa, other countries that are surviving on YouTube alone, just YouTube alone. And now in Malawi, data is cheaper. Even music videos are reaching to millions, So just think about something, make nice content, And the good thing about us is, there's a lot of ideas that, people in America, German, whatever, they've already, started or whatever. So you can just go there, do your research and try see how you can make it now nicely in a Malawian audience, So trust me, content creation is nice. YouTube, not only TikTok, because I see a lot of TikToks, but I see a few YouTubers. I get that question a lot. If you check my TikTok, I have a TikTok. If you check my TikTok, the most asked question is, how are you young and be able to achieve all these things? Having a company, being the CTO. The answer is, trust me, age is just a number. You don't have to be 30 for you to have a company, for you to register a company. Nah, even though the legal age is 18, but you can get your parents register a company for you. Pay Changu started when I was 17, I was just trying to fix a problem, me, myself. I just had passion about it. So what I've noticed about Malawians here is, I get that question a lot. Hey, bro, I want to be like you. You're my role model and all that. But at the end of the day, you find him because he's young and he's posting, oh, Ejjan, Moyonka mods and all that. You have to enjoy. I'm still young. Oh, so you're waiting to be 30 now for you to stop all that and start focusing on your life, So it's now, you have to focus now for you to have a better future on that. So you can start a company today. You go to MRA, get a TPN, go to register a company. Just selling iPhones, whatever, even small things, and be focused on that. Because Pay Changu started as a dream. Now we have offices, we have people that are working there. We have over now 20 plus people working there. So, it just depends on how passionate you are. Started when I was 17, now I'm 22, and the company is there. I didn't stop and didn't give up on it. I'd give up on the dream. Personally, I want to become an investor. There's this show called Shark Tank. You see investors there. People come with ideas and all that. Because I think why I want to become an investor, because first of all, myself, I work like this. I see a problem that I faced and I try to fix it to other people. So the problem that I faced mostly me as being a software engineer, I didn't have that much help, I've created a lot of ideas that they didn't go far because I didn't have help. So I want to become an investor. I want to start a show like Shark Tank where youth can get different softwares and all that. They can come there, pitch it. I put in money, support them, and see them grow, and improve Malawi like that, because we don't have that here. We don't have such shows. But yeah, other countries, they have Shark Tanks. In Nigeria, they have Lion Den, where you can go with your product, pitch it, the idea, and yeah. So that's my plan.